All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and a sincere salutation to the Akim pushing his truth and sincerity by rawchaa, qadash. It is 8:14 here in Phoenix, Arizona. It is October 31st, 2019. Okay, and today is what people call Halloween. Okay, but the Bible doesn't speak about Halloween. Okay, per se, but there are scriptures that are against the practice and the ideology that of it. Okay, because essentially it's idol worship. Okay, wrapped in what uh innocency and uh Christians believe they can celebrate this. And okay, it's wickedness packaged in good. The scriptures say, woe unto them that call good evil and evil good. And I'm was talking to the brother right now, outside my house on the phone. Okay, and you just had a swarm of people walk by in costumes, man. Okay, and they're wearing everything from you know princesses and fairies and Buzz Lightyears to demons and vampires and witches and whatnot. The scriptures don't say that we should dress up or mimic or act like this or go to haunted houses or trunk or treat at your Christian church or whatever. It's Halloween is the origins is pagan, okay, and it's wicked and it's satanic, and if you look it up, you'll figure it out. Now, this video is not going to be about the origin of Halloween, but more or less pointing out why is Halloween okay contrary to the scriptures and why we shouldn't really participate in that. We were given laws, judgments, statutes, and commandments. Man, go hard for that. Okay, but Jake don't know. Okay, our people they know not what they stumble. Okay, this is Deuteronomy 8 and 19, 18 and 9. When thou art come into the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations. Okay, and we are in the land of our captivity. We're here in America, aka Babylon. Okay, so we are not to learn the abomination of those nations. Okay, what does Jeremiah 10 and 2 say? Let me get that. It says, thus say Yahawah, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Right, learn not the way of the heathen, man. Wherever you be, okay, you're an Israelite, okay, especially if you woken up to this truth. Hey, man, learn not the way of the heathen, okay, for the customs of the people are vain. Right, this custom is vain, man. Okay, this decree that on the 31st of October that you should dress your kids up as little demons and witches and warlocks, all right, and vampires and ghouls and goblins and have scars and carry knives and guns and this the scriptures say abstain from all appearance of evil, and these people want to be made known as evil, that they're evil. Okay, well, the customs of the people are vain. That's all I want to get from there. I'm gonna go back. This is Deuteronomy 18 and 9. Okay, continuing on. Learn not to do after the abominations of those nations, man. This is an abomination, man, to worship and venerate, okay, days to other gods and other ideologies and idol worship and other doctrines and philosophies. This is wicked, man. All right, and the people don't know. They can't see. All right, and Jake, if you tell him he don't want to see, he don't even want to. He don't even want to be the greatest people on the earth. Okay, he don't want to know nothing about being an Israelite, nothing about laws, judgments, statutes, commandments. Okay, and prospering in righteousness and having success in the spirit. Okay, and doing what is honorable in the face of the Most High. Repenting daily, learning from your mistakes, and making your way back to the kingdom, making your way back to your heritage and your culture. Jake don't want to do nothing about that. Deuteronomy 18 and 10, there shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire. Okay, and our people were doing that. Or that use divination. Okay, people are into what? Palm readers, soothsayers, gypsies, tarot reading, horoscopes, Chinese astrology. What else? fortune cookies, whatever.
Strong's H, 7081. Kessin.
Right, divination, witchcraft of the nations, Balaam. All right, the nations and their divination, their witchcraft. This is witchcraft. To have a people follow after an ideology, that's straight bewitching the people of false prophets. Okay. All right. It says, or that use a divination, or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch. Okay. And our people like to dress their kids up as witches, man. That's one of the number one costumes for Halloween. A witch. What's enchanter?
Strong's H, 5172. Nachash.
Look at this. Fortune telling. You got people that tell fortunes, man. All right. We're not supposed to be practicing divination, man. Divine. Observe signs. Learn by experience. Diligently observe. Okay. Enchanter. Right. We're not supposed to be doing these things. For all that do these things are an abomination to the Yahawah, and because of these abominations, Yahawah thy power does drive them out from before thee. Thou shalt be perfect with Yahawah thy power. Right, you see? You have to be perfect, man. Okay? Strive for perfection. Thamayim.
Strong's H, 8549. Tamim.
Look at what it says here. What is complete or entirely in accord with truth and fact? You see that? And what is in accord with truth and fact entirely? These laws, judgments, statutes, and commandments. The Bible, the word of the Most High. Okay? That's how you be perfect. Okay? So you're not supposed to dress up your kids like this. Witches, okay, warlocks, gypsies. I don't care if it's, you're dressing up as Chewbacca, man. Or you're dressing up as a Tekashi 6ix9ine, with a clown wig and a old English 6ix9ine in your face, man. Whatever. Hey, these customs are vain. All right, that's not what we're supposed to be doing. We're given law, judgment, statutes, and commandments. All right, let's see. This is 2 Kings 17 and 15. And they rejected his statutes and his covenant that he made with their fathers, and his testimonies which he testified against him. See? They rejected his statutes and his covenant. Okay, well, the covenant that he made with Moses was what? And the Israelites was what? That if Israel would hearken, they would be let me get it. This is Deuteronomy 19. No, Salakia, Exodus. My fault. Exodus 19 and 5. Now therefore he will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. You see? If we would keep the covenant, okay, the agreement that the Most High made with Israel, that we would be a peculiar treasure, man, above all people. We would be, it says, and ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. But here you want to be a witch. The scriptures say that we're a kingdom of priests, man. Okay? We are Yasharallah. We're princes of power. But what do our people want to be? They want to be devils and demons and Satan. They want to be Spider-Man and Batman and whatever the case. Adults dressing up as little kids. Women in the whole gear. You know what I'm saying? And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. 2 Kings 17 and 15. It says, and they rejected his statutes and his covenant that he made with their fathers, and his testimonies which he testified against them. So our people rejected to be a kingdom of nations, a kingdom of priests. All right, a nation of kings and priests, man. Our people rejected being a treasure above all the earth, which It says, and they rejected his testimonies, which he testified against them, and they followed vanity and became vain. Right? The customs of the people are vain, man. Halloween is vain. What is Halloween? That shit is silly, man. Wait a minute. Let's go over here. Let's get.
Strong's H 1891. Haval.
To act emptily.
Haval.
Yeah, it's empty. What does it say here? To be vain in act, word, or expectation, specifically to lead astray, become, make vain. Right. It's empty, man. So you dress up like a clown. You dress up like a clown one day, and then what? You think you ain't a clown the next day? You a clown. You don't know the laws, judgments, statutes, and commandments. You're a clown. And went after the heathen that were round. It said, Salakia. And they followed vanity and became vain, and went after the heathen that were round about them. You see, they went after the heathen that were round about them. Our people are going after the ways of the heathen, man. Follow not the ways of the heathen, concerning whom Yahawah had charged them that they should not do like them. Right? The Lord told us not to do like them. And they left all the commandments of Yahawah their power, and made them molten images, even 2 calves, and made a grove, and worshipped all the host of heaven, and served Baal. Okay? So Halloween is just, it's just one of the many things our people have done. It says, and they caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire, and use divination and enchantments, and sold themselves to do evil in the sight of Yahawah, to provoke him to anger. Okay, so our people were burning their children, man. And they used divination and enchantments. They were going to, fortune tellers and people that would, palm readers and all that. Let's see. Sold. What does this mean? Sell. To sell oneself. To be given over to death. Sell. To surrender. Figuratively, to surrender. See? They surrendered themselves to do evil in the sight of Yahawah, to provoke him to anger. Therefore, Yahawah was very angry with Israel, and removed them out of his sight. There was none left but the tribe of Judah only. Okay, it's talking about the Syrian captivity, when the Lord removed the northern kingdom, which would be you so-called Hispanics and you Indian tribes. It says also Judah kept not the commandments of Yahawah their power, but walked in the statutes of Israel which they made. Okay, so Judah followed Israel and what they were doing. Okay, and the Yahawah rejected all the seed of Israel, and afflicted them, and delivered them into the hand of spoilers, until he had cast them out of his sight. Judah was given over to the Babylonians. Okay, and so that's what happened to the nation of Israel. See, goes into it right here. I just wanted to get that. Okay. So the Lord charged you not to go into those ways of the nations round about you, man. And they rejected his statutes and his covenant that he made with their fathers, and his testimonies which he testified against them. And they followed vanity and became vain, and went after the heathen. Right, our people become empty, man. They become vain. All this for chocolate, all this to make your kids happy, but really you're making Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi angry. Okay, you left the commandments to do what? To do all this? It's unprofitable. It says, and became vain, and went after the heathen that were round about them, concerning whom Yahawah had charged them that they should do not like them. See? Don't do like them, man. We're given laws, judgments, statutes, and commandments. This is Deuteronomy 5:29. Oh, that there was such an heart in them that they would fear me. You see? That there was a mind in them that they would fear me, and keep all the commandments always, that it might be well with them and with their children forever. See? If you keep the commandments, man, it'll be well with you and your children forever. But our people sell themselves for not. They give themselves over. give themselves away for nothing. Okay. Deuteronomy 7:9. Know therefore that the Yahawah thy power, he is the most high, the faithful power, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations. You see that? This is what the Lord's saying, that he'll keep covenant and mercy. He'll keep his agreement and mercy with them that love him. Okay? And keep his commandments to 1,000 generations, and repay them that hate him to their face, to destroy them. He will not be slack to him that hateth him. He will repay him to his face. Right? The Lord's not going to delay. Okay, when he comes, he's gonna get busy, man. He's gonna get on all the wicked of his people, the 2/3. Thou shalt therefore keep the commandments and the statutes and the judgments which I commanded thee this day to do them. Okay, the Lord gave us laws, commandments, statutes, judgments. Wherefore it shall come to pass, if ye hearken to these judgments and keep and do them, that Yahawah thy power shall keep unto thee the covenant and the mercy which he sware unto thy fathers. Okay, and who were our fathers? Okay, our fathers were basically us. We're our fathers in the reincarnation, man. Okay, and also the Israelites. He gave the covenant to who? To Moses, for Moses to give to the Israelites, and we are Israelites. We are the Hebrew Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. And he will love thee and bless thee and multiply thee. He will also bless the fruit of thy womb and the fruit of thy land, thy corn and thy wine and thine oil, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep in the land which he sware unto thy fathers to give thee. So the Lord will bless us, man. He would bless everything that we have and multiply us. Oh, if we only keep his covenant, his judgments, his statutes, okay, his laws. You see? So that's what we were given. We weren't given Halloween. We weren't given Christmas. We weren't given New Year's or Thanksgiving or Valentine's Day or Labor Day, Spring Break, Veterans Day, whatever people celebrate, man. We're given laws, judgments, statutes, commandments. Okay? I just wanted to bring this out, man. I was in my car and I look in my rear view and I see the whole neighborhood, full of just little demons, because all you see was just shadows of black walking around, man. Straight in gross darkness, man. Our people do not know what they're celebrating. They don't know what this thing is, man. They just do it blindly. Just do it for the kids, man. Okay? And us who are awoken, man, we need to shed light. We need to remind each other, bring these scriptures out so that we know, okay, what we got. And that's this truth. Okay? I hope this was edifying. Shalom to the elect.